Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop. I'm Nick Reeves and this is my channel. This video is the next part in the build of the Farmyard. Larger sport model designed by Steve Holland. This one's being built for myself and Ewan to fly. It will be powered by a Zenoah 38. So in the last video, which I'll put up here somewhere, we made up the fuselage sides. These are 3-piece forward, centre and tail sections just glued together with like a scarf joint. So you can see already it's if I stand back here, it's a good size. It's what, 1.5 meters long or something like that. Now what I've been doing is actually, you're going to be seeing this like a week apart or something like that, but between filming the last video and this one I spent ages cutting out these laser cut parts. So some of them I'm guessing from the laser it's like moved slightly, so the focus has changed, so it hasn't quite cut through. So I spent quite a while cutting all the parts out, all the formers. I haven't done the wing ribs or spars or anything like that yet. They're still in the raw state on the floor down here, because I thought I'd concentrate on the fuselage. So what have we got with the fuselage? Well, basically the fuselage side will be laid flat on the bench when we come to glue it, and then all the formers from probably somewhere here back to here somewhere, I think, they'll all be put in first because they're all the same width and square, so they'll then be able to put the second side on and keep the front end all square together. Once that's dried, I can then start pulling the tail end together because that tapers in. It's just an easier way of keeping a straight fuselage. So we've got all these formers. This one, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, it's all slotted together. This is actually a horizontal member and a vertical member. From memory, this one goes in here. Again, I don't know how well you'll be able to see. So this is what most people would call F2, I think. And then we've got various formers behind it. Go like that. So already these two formers here are being kept square by this horizontal member, which is all pretty good. I have done a quick dry fit of this just to work out where the formers go, but I haven't actually given it a good looking over. I'm actually looking and I can see all the joints are really pretty good. What I'll probably end up doing is going around with a pen and drawing around all these formers so I know where to run glue and where not to run glue. Because when I come to glue it, it will be PVA that I'm using. It'll take a while to go off, so I need to weigh it down and clamp it and all sorts. So there's that there, then there's another former that goes in here, and then this is the first what I call cabin former. So this one sits in there. So again, I don't know how well you'll be able to see because you're looking at it that way, but this is like the front nose section, already loosely in place. They're all pretty good fits. And then behind that, I'll just see if I can show you, there's a stack of formers that need to go in. I'm not going to bother putting them in just now, but they'll all fit nicely. At the back as well, in between the last two formers, there's this little piece. There might be another one of these somewhere. This is the elevator servo mount. So the elevator servos are internal, but there's two of them at the back. So that will all fit nicely. The servo mount will need a little bit of fettling just to make it fit. It didn't quite go with the formers loosely in place, but it's not a problem to do that when I come to actually do the back end once it's a bit more rigid. But the next thing I did notice when I had all these formers in, there's little notches cut out in all these formers, in the corner here and down here, and the same here and here. And I was pondering to myself what these were for, and then it dawned on me. It's longerons, however you want to pronounce it, that go basically the full length, I think, of the model. to give it strength. So I need to put them onto the fuselage sides, glue them on before the formers can go on, because I don't think you'll ever get these in properly with the formers in place. So that's the formers. What else have we got? Well, this piece, again, it's another former, but it's a horizontal one. This goes in the front. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, it's a horizontal member at the top, and that is going to be, I think, forming like the top of the engine box. So it might be a case of having to build the engine box and then slot it in. So I'm not desperate to get that one in. We've got 2 forward formers, so that's going to be like your firewall as such, and that will then fix onto the front. The engine box will then slide through and mount in the front. Again, there's 2 of these, so these need to be laminated together. Again, I'll do that with white glue. Just because that's my preference. I've also just noticed there's cutouts in here as well for the longeron, so the top longeron needs to go full length. This one, there's no tabs on it, so I'm not exactly sure. I think it's like the rear, what would be behind the pilot's head, on the angle sort of thing, going up behind the. So if that's the former there, it'll be sitting like that behind it, I think. Again, I'm sure it'll all come out when I start doing it. There's also these doublers. These are for the wing tube doublers. Now I've already spoken to Steve via message just to confirm where a few parts went, and this one does go, again, you can't see it easily, but it goes as a doubler on the inside of the wing tube hole. This is undercarriage mount. Again, there's another one of these somewhere I saw I've got to cut out. These need to be laminated up and cut out, and these fit quite snugly in there, so that's going to be another piece that can be glued in. But from previous experience, what I need to do is I need to make sure that fits, work out what undercarriage I'm going to go on it, and drill the holes and get all the nuts and everything in place for it. Simply because it's going to be a lot easier to do it before it's glued in than it is afterwards, trying to get your fingers in and things like that. So yeah, still got a lot of thinking to do, a lot of pondering. I haven't even looked at the wing parts yet. I'm still looking at the fuselage. So really I need to look and see what woodstock I've got. I should have quarter strip. I'm wondering though, I need to measure and see if I can get that in 48-inch lengths. I've got a tape measure here somewhere. I'll measure that. If I can get that out of 48, I might well order some 48-inch long balsa, so it is one piece. I need to mark in here where the balsa is to stop, and then see about getting it on. So yeah, again, I'm sorry, there's lots of thinking going on in my head with this build just now. There's also, again, I don't know when this video is going to be published in relation to the other ones, but this is being filmed on a Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, going on a bit of a road trip south. I've got some exciting news that is happening, but I don't want to say anything about it just yet, so that's taking up a lot of my time. I've also got some work stuff going on as well, so I'm going to try and get some more of this done. I've got at least another one project that is coming to me to work on. I've got various other models that need finished, but I want to try and work on this one so we can have it flying this year for Ewan to start flying a bigger model of his own. So just a quick update on this one, nothing too exciting. The next part of this video will be actually getting the formers in That's just making it start looking like a fuselage. I wish I could have brought you more wood right now, but it's dawned on me now that I might not have the right wood. So if you're liking this sort of build, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, tick the bell, you get a notification when I put videos up. I haven't got one on, but I've also got t-shirts and things you can buy if you want to support the channel. Comments, feedback, it's all greatly appreciated below. I do try and answer all the comments that warrant a reply. Some of them recently I haven't, for obvious reasons. But yeah, until next time, catch you again soon.